Good morning, Fort Worth. It's the 14th day of April, and you found the Fort Worth Roots Morning Show. You got Andrew here and our homie Michelle. Good morning, Michelle.
Good morning, everybody.
She's the owner of the Body Scrubbery, and she sits here with me on Mondays. We release these Monday through Thursday, out to you by 9 a.m. on your way to work or dropping the kiddos off or whatever you got going on. We've got some segments here, but everything is kind of Fort Worth-centric. We stray off the Fort Worth path a little bit, and whenever we see some interesting national news stories. But thank y'all for being here this morning. A lot of people are making it part of their morning routine, and we love that. Thank you so much for listening. Let's get into the weather right off the bat here. Monday, it's supposed to be 85 for a high, 56 for a low. Tuesday, 78 and 55 for a low. Wednesday, 84, 64 for a low. Thursday, 87, 67 for a low. Friday, 84, 66 for a low. Saturday, 79 for a high, 62 for a low, with a 65% chance of thunderstorms. And then Sunday, 74 for a high and 55 for a low. Also, 74% chance of thunderstorms. How was your weekend, Michelle?
It was awesome.
What'd you do?
Oh, man. You always ask me that.
You never know.
Ended up with the tub last night. That was fun.
Okay. Right across from Martin House Brew?
Yes.
Cool. What was going on there?
Just some stuff.
Just some stuff. Okay. Always with the end of your seat, nail biting stories from Michelle's weekend.
Yeah.
And I know it was probably
Saturday,
a lot crazier than that.
Well, you know my job. Like, we're busy on the weekends. We're busy when everybody isn't.
Right. So you had some customers this weekend.
Yeah.
Very
we
good.
did.
Very good. All right. Our next segment is National Day of, and this one looks really stupid. I want to click on it. You want to read it for him?
National Ex-Spouse Day.
Ridiculous.
Hey,
okay. That doesn't deserve a day.
It sure does. No, I have very good relations with my ex, but I don't know that I'm going to celebrate a day.
Right. All right, here's what it says. On a scale of 1 to Adele, how are you feeling today when we tell you it's National Ex-Spouse Day this April 14th? Is that going to make you blast someone like you and cry into your ice cream? No need. National Ex-Spouse Day, curiously inserted into the calendar exactly 2 months after Valentine's Day, has become a time to reflect on the positive moments you shared with your ex. That's correct. Look, you married them. There must have been something you liked. That is before they snapped.
Own your choices, people.
Whatever. I say leave the past in the past. Move on.
Tuck it away. Tuck it down.
Just never think about it ever. All right. Today in history, 1912, the Titanic struck an iceberg. Steaming through the icy waters of the North Atlantic, the state-of-the-art luxury British ocean liner RMS Titanic strikes an iceberg just before midnight.
The boat that couldn't get sunk.
But it did. The damage proves catastrophic, and the vessel will sink in the early hours of April 15th, killing over 1,500 people.
Crazy.
It's pretty wild. Yeah. The unsinkable. You don't do that. Just don't.
You don't say it like that.
No, you don't. 1947, unlawful segregation. Court strikes down segregated Mexican schools. Mendez versus Westminster, a federal court case challenging Southern California's forced segregation of Mexican-American children. Michelle, you're from California. Why are they so racist? Into separate Spanish-speaking schools is ruled unconstitutional and unlawful. This ruling sets an important legal precedent for later cases, including Brown versus Board of Education.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
1947, yeah. Huh. All right. 1952. Oh, God, what is all this? Invisible Man arrives. Ralph Ellison's landmark novel, Invisible Man, is published. Moving on to 2018. They call it... hold on a second.
He just wanted to walk around naked.
Beychella. What are you talking about?
The Invisible Man thing.
Oh.
I don't even know what that story was about.
Beychella, Beyonce, is the first black woman to headline Coachella. Queen Bee acknowledges creating a musical milestone, saying, "Coachella, thank you for allowing me to be the first black woman to headline." Her 2-hour set, which includes a marching band, a Destiny Child reunion, a duet with her husband, Jay-Z.
2 hours?
And a dance-off with her sister. How do you say that? Can you say that name?
I can't even see it.
Solange.
Solange.
Okay, right on. That's what happened this day in history. Okay, on to our news stories. First one is from fortworthreport.org. Oh, I just wanted to bring up Main Street Arts Festival. This has already happened, but did you get to check out any of this?
I did. I got stuck in the traffic, actually.
That's the part you got to see was the traffic?
Yeah, I was supposed to meet Tiffany down there, and we were like, she's like, let's meet at the Archibald, and I was like, okay, sure, and we got stuck in traffic, and I was like, this is not happening.
200 exhibits
awesome.
across 18
Massive.
blocks. Yep, it was a big one. And then also Sasha Bass's thing on the same day at the same time connected to the event, which is always a controversial thing. Featured over 60 local
Who
artists.
played?
Sorry?
Who played?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We kind of missed it. I saw him setting up, but yeah, Pooh Life crew was there. They were on the main stage, and there was Cutthroat Finches on one of the side streets on another stage. It was a cool little deal. And I hope everybody got the chance to at least poke their head in there and check it out. A lot of fun. Happens every year. Okay, what else we got here for you guys on the news stories? Man swimming in West Fork Trinity River drowned, police say. By Sophia Basolilili. I can't say it. Sorry. April 13th. This is on NBCDFW.com. All right. A man drowned while swimming in the West Fork Trinity Sunday afternoon, according to Fort Worth Police. In a statement, police said that about 4:42 p.m., officers from the Northwest units responded to a water emergency call at 2501 Roberts Cutoff. Oh, damn. Okay. Well, side note, I saw a EMS truck hauling a recovery boat yesterday, so I'm almost sure that's what that is because I was going down Roberts Cutoff. After they arrived, they learned a man drowned while swimming, police said. The Fort Worth Fire Department dive team, that's what I saw, dive team. It said dive on the back, was able to recover the man's body from the water. Homicide detectives were also called to the scene to investigate the circumstances of the man's death. Authorities have not yet released the identity of the man. And while that was going on, as I saw the dive unit, I also saw a giant billowing cloud of smoke. Did you guys see that yesterday? Fire at recycling facility injures Fort Worth firefighter. Fire could last several days. Story also on NBCDFW.com by Sophia. And plumes of smoke could be seen for miles after a large fire broke out at a recycling facility in Fort Worth. Firefighters said the fire spread to tires, which caused a large amount of smoke. Sunday afternoon, people across DFW could see the large plume of smoke miles and miles away after a fire broke out on the property of a recycling facility. The call came in at 3:40 p.m. for reports of a brush fire at 2200 block of Silver Creek Road, according to the Fort Worth Fire Department. Silver Creek Materials has got to be what they're talking about. This is not your typical grass and stuff that was out in the field. It's more things people have brought in and piled up, pallets and things of that nature, explained our homie Craig Trojic, spokesman for the fire department. Okay, listen, NBC DFW. He's not a spokesman. He's the public information officer. Let's go ahead and get that fixed. Thank you, NBC DFW.
Details. I don't even know how you would ignite a tire. Like if I had a blowtorch on a tire, I don't think it would light up.
You're
but apparently
correct.
They're very flammable.
They're hard to get lit, but once you light a tire, you can't put that thing out.
It's just like me.
Craig goes on. What does that mean, Michelle? Explain yourself. He said the winds pushed the fire into a mountain of dirt and tires at Silver Creek Materials, which described itself on its website as recycling, mining, composting, and organic products business. Have you ever been out there?
Never.
Really cool video they have of Craig Trojic, the public information officer, in this little clip here. There's a video. Nice looking mustache.
I know that guy.
Good job, Craig. Okay, onward. This was a story that I was excited to see because we just had this gentleman on the show. Story is by FWTX.com, Fort Worth Magazine. Story by Stephen Montoya. Stephen Montoya. Bency Jones is living his dream with new album on the way. Over a year after quitting the classroom, Fort Worth's Bency Jones is all in on music with a new album on the way and a hometown show celebrating the dream he finally gave himself permission to chase.
Nice.
Let's see here. No more juggling lesson plans and looping pedals. No more living life in the margins of the school day. After 15 years in the classroom, the Fort Worth teacher turned musician decided to follow the whisper that had always been there, humming beneath the surface of his days like a favorite record playing low in the background. The whisper said, "It's time." It's wild and a little chaotic, he says now. A year into his leap of faith, I'm used to structure, not being all over the place. I used to have a 9 to 5 and then music. Now it's just music all the time, but I'm in. The results of that plunge is all we really needed was a chance. His 4th LP and 6th album overall, it's a 7-song love letter to sound and soul. Arriving May 23rd exclusively on Amplify817.org. They should have put that. It says Amplify817, but the website is Amplify817.org. You can go there and find all sorts of awesome local artists. And does it say exclusively? Yeah. This new album that Bency Jones is putting out is only going to be available on Amplify817.org. So that's cool. He said this is a cool way for him to give back to an organization that's done a lot for him. And I think that's one of the coolest things that a musician could do for the community. So right on. You guys can read on at fwtx.com. It's under Culture, People, Bency Jones. So check it out. Okay, what else did we have here for you? There's a volcano. Volcano warning after 160 earthquakes in just 2 hours. Give me just a second. All right. Hadn't had enough coffee this morning. A flurry of seismic activity that caused 160 quakes in just 2 hours at the Laguna del Maule volcanic field in central Chile has put authorities on alert. 160 quakes occurred in the area during a 2-hour period. You just said that. Located near the Argentina border, approximately 300 kilometers south of the Chilean capital. Okie dokie. You can read on at msn.com, but I guess there's going to be some earthquakes. Watch out. Hide your kids, hide your wives. Here it comes. Blue Origin. This is a big story. NBC DFW by Ariana Brookington.
What?
Uh-huh. How to watch the Blue Origin rocket take Katy Perry and 5 stars to space Monday morning.
Is she filming a video?
Is that this Monday? Like today?
Make a video out of it.
Well,
now? Today?
They're kind of quote unquote going to space. I don't.
Are they just going to go up, hover, and come down?
Yeah, they're only going to be in the damn rocket for like 20 minutes. Okay, here's the story. Katy Perry is set to shoot across the sky with Gayle King, Lauren Sanchez, and more stars in Blue Origin's historic all-women rocket launch, but we just didn't have enough space or time to list the other astronauts.
Like a firework?
There's only 2. Okay, you got all these ladies going up, and they only listed 2 of them. On Monday, April 14th, so yes, today, we're not going to talk about the other women. A group of celebrities will have the opportunity to gain a different perspective on Earth when they board the space technology company's 11th human flight, called NS-31. There's a quote by some people. Then upcoming trip will be the first with an all-female crew since 1963, which marks the year Valentina Tereshkova became the first woman to travel to space, according to Blue Origin. She completed the mission solo.
There's a bunch of us up there.
Read on to learn more.
We're going up there all the time.
This is so dumb.
It's a thing. She's just taking B-roll for a remake of her.
Did you say B-hole?
Prior to the launch, is that what you heard?
Prior to the launch, 52 people have flown on a Blue Origin flight. There's just really not a lot of detail here, folks. Okay. Well, it's going to be a short mission. They're only going up a very short distance. I mean, they're going to get...
It's like what William Shatner did. Like,
yes, it's exactly what William Shatner did.
It's not real space journey.
I don't know, man. I mean, they're closer to space than I'll probably ever get, but there needs to be some better qualifiers here. I feel like. I don't know. They're just shooting them up in a rocket. They're going to be gone for 10 minutes. They're coming back.
You can pay. You can play.
There's no pilot either, which is not in the article for some reason. Yeah, it's all automated. So
don't got to go to space camp anymore.
That's right. That's right. If you guys don't know, if it's your first time listening to a Monday episode with Michelle, she's the owner of the Body Scrubbery. It's located on Pennsylvania Avenue, and it is the solution for all of your relaxation needs. And you can find them on Instagram as The Body Scrubbery. What do y'all got going on? Any specials? Any new cool stuff going on?
No, but is Mother's Day coming up?
I think so.
We
I
better
don't know
pull
what day
our
that is.
Stuff together. Yeah. We do traditional massage, oil, salt, body scrubs, foot treatments, facials, back treatments. It's all very, very zen.
Very zen. And
Check it out.
She is just killed herself trying to make this place look cool.
I have.
How long have you been in that space?
I've been in that space for 3.5 years.
And it's great. You walk in, you're
Just
instantly...
it's like the Sarah Winchester mystery spa.
Sarah Winchester
if I stop,
mystery
the ghosts
spa.
will come. Yeah, that's the story. You know, Sarah Winchester.
I don't
she
know
stopped
anything
working
about it.
on her house. The ghosts were going to come and kill her. The ghosts of all the ones that died from the Winchester.
Huh. That sounds like a whole story.
Yeah, it is. A bit of a tangent. We don't have to go down that road.
We can, but it sounds like it would take a while.
Yeah, but it's a very creative, fun space. Come check it out.
Shout out to our international listeners. You guys know I like doing this. We got 1 listener in Stockholm, 8 in London, 3 in Warsaw. Let's pan out. I know I saw one in India. Oh, we got another one. We've got New Delhi. We got 3 listeners in New Delhi and 1 in Chenya. Whatever. I know I probably misspelled.
I was going to say.
Doesn't sound right. Yeah. 19 in Mexico City. And I did this in front of Michael Brittner. He's our Wednesday co-host. And he's like, well, it could just be VPNs. I'm like, you shut up.
I don't even know what's a VPN.
You can mask
Search.
the address for your computer.
Yeah, so I don't hang around smart techie people.
Well, and
say words
we
I
all
don't
know what
understand.
VPNs are for. It's so you can watch porn in Texas because you can't. Did you know you can't watch porn in Texas anymore?
I don't know why you think I would know that.
Yeah. Greg Abbott was like, no more porn.
That makes total sense.
3 listeners in Montreal. We've got 4 in Ottawa. Let's see. What else? Oh, my God. 125 in Des Moines, Iowa, for some reason.
A cult following.
Maybe. I hope so. Anyway, thank you to everybody for tuning in and listening.
Guys.
But if you're one of our out-of-country or out-of-state folks or not even in Fort Worth, email us. Let us know why you listen to the show. We love it. That's great. But why? Email us at media@fortworthroots.com. And if you guys have anything that you want to help us cover on the show, we're happy to play your events, let people know what you got going on. And that's not a grab to try to get you to sponsor the show. We genuinely want to connect the community with what's going on in our backyard. So let's see here. I've got this one call-in that we've been playing for you guys once a week. They gave it to us months ago. And same goes for you. If you got an event, you want to do a little read for us, take an audio recording and email it to us. We will play it on the show. And if you get it to us a couple months in advance, we'll keep playing it.
Texas, get ready. April 18th through the 20th. Walk This Earth Music Festival is bringing some of the top roots bands in the United States to the middle of nowhere for a 3-day camping festival. This year's lineup features the Hoot and Hollers, Carrie Nation and the Speakeasy, Pinata Protest, plus 30 more amazing artists. Walk This Earth will have food trucks, tons of vendors, serenaded hay rides, and contests throughout the weekend. Whether you come for the music, community, to make new friends, or just for the adventure, there's something for everyone at Walk This Earth. So join us on the Sloan Ranch, April 18th through the 20th for Walk This Earth Music Festival. Get your tickets right now at walkthisearthfestival.com.
And Michelle, you were here whenever Liz came, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was awesome.
Middle of nowhere.
The middle of freaking nowhere. Speaking of the middle of nowhere, we're going to be doing some pre-recording episodes for you guys this week to release next week. We'll still have National Day of. We'll still have This Day in History and some events from the City of Fort Worth event calendar. And we'll do it big. We'll try to find all the events so that the episodes are relevant, but we are going to have to pre-record because...
Why?
We're going to Big Bend.
Oh, that's right.
We're taking the Jerry Jonestown...
I'm not. Wait.
You're not. You've got other duties. Michelle's going to be watching my chickens.
Duties. Picking up duty.
So,
Duty.
we're going to go down to Big Bend with Jerry Jonestown Massacre Podcast, the longest running, largest podcast in North Texas. They're going to be joining us. Also, Fort Worth Famous Podcast is going to join us for this trip, and it's going to be magical. We're going down to Big Bend first, then we're going to go up to Terlingua, which is about an hour from our campsite in the national park. We'll stay the night in Terlingua, and then we'll be heading down to El Cosmico in Marfa, Texas. So it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to take pictures and videos for you guys and record from the road like we did last time. You guys can go back in our catalog 2 years back. We did this with the same group of friends, and it was one of the raddest, most awesome trips of my life.
And I'll be having a private VIP house party.
You better not.
Your place, blowing it out.
Michelle's nice enough to make sure our chickens don't die and the dogs don't tear up the house. So somebody's got to stay in the rear with the gear.
I get to go pretend I live in the country for a couple days.
It's going to be fun. Thank you for doing that.
Absolutely.
I need to get you a key, by the way.
Yeah, you do.
All right, folks. That's it. That's all we got for today. We will be back with you tomorrow morning. Same place, same bat station, same bat time. From Hoppin', the new badass self-serve beer tap room. 58 taps on the wall. THC seltzers, ciders, craft beers, wine, everything you can think of. There's more taps outside, too. If you walk in here and you look at the full selection and you don't go around the corner to the patio, you're going to miss out on, I think, another 10 taps. But there's also a really rad cocktail bar here. You can get everything you need. And they just renovated this place, and now they got this comfy furniture. And if you're watching the video this morning, see we're hanging out on the couch.
I need to start from the other end of the tap because I always start at this end, and then I never make it out the door. I do.
Well, the good thing is you only get charged for what you put in your glass. So try a little bit of everything.
Samples.
Somebody was, I think it was Richard Keller, saying, like, mix it up. Try a bunch of beers in one cup. I'm like, that sounds terrible. That sounds odd. It sounds like something I would have done.
It sounds offensive to probably like a beer brewer.
Well,
person.
It sounds like something I'd have done as a kid, you know?
Yeah, sure.
That sounds like a terrible time.
Vodka too.
I don't think my stomach could handle it now.
Yeah.
All right, folks, as you float through outer space on the back of a giant tortoise, we hope that you will choose love and gratitude every chance you get. Till tomorrow, folks.
Bye.
Good day.